Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to stop by here today. Today I'm going to dive right into another video. Today we'll be talking about how to cut impulse buying or impulse spending immediately you get paid. So getting paid for our work, all our labor feels so great, but then it comes with a thought about going out and spending to reward ourselves, and that can be very detrimental to our savings, our future goals. So today I'll be sharing 5 strategies that can help with cutting impulse buying and staying and taking control of our money. So I'm going to dive right into the video because I want to make this video straight to the point and very direct. So the very first point, sorry, is to give your money purpose. So most people, the day before or 2 days before you get paid, you get an email to let you know how much is going to be coming into your account. So take that opportunity to write down all the expenses that you need to handle when you get paid. So for example, on your savings, your investments, and I'm mentioning savings and investments because you want to treat those like bills. You don't want to rob from your future self while satisfying your present self that you might end up not even liking the things you get. So your savings, your investments, your rent or your mortgage, groceries, bills, and then make sure to include fun money, so entertainment. So going out for a dinner, going out to the movies, you want to make sure that's included, and also a room for giving as well. So the very first point, always the day you get the email for how much money will be getting into your account, list all the things that money is going to be doing, so every dollar is being accounted for. The very second point is to wait at least 24 hours before you make a big purchase. For example, you have a couch and you really want another couch for some reason. Maybe you're changing the decorations in your home, and for this particular example, I'll always recommend you go with neutral tones. So no matter what kind of decorations, they always still have the same couch. Or I'm just using it as an example. But let's say you're making a big purchase, and wait at least 24 hours before you make that purchase. So that gives you enough time, enough room to think about it. Is this really what I need, or am I just buying this out of emotions? So take that 24 hours as an opportunity to think about that purchase. Also, if you really want it, I would recommend you add to your cart. Don't check out. You add it to your cart. Go again. Sleep on it. Think about it. If you really need it, then you can go ahead and make the purchase. But do not justify wants for needs. So it's very, very important. Buy things you need. Your fun money is for things you want. So please do not use a need, do not use a want to justify that, oh, you need it, because that's going to be robbing from your future goals. The third strategy or the third tip will be to unsubscribe from temptations. So what I mean by temptations is subscribing to marketing emails. So all these companies always sending emails on buy one get one free. If you needed it, that's great. But if you don't need it, you'll spend that money to get something that you might use it for a couple uses, and then you throw it out, you throw it in your closet, and then we remember about it. So if you need it, great. If you don't need it, please unsubscribe from those emails. Another temptation is social media. People go on social media, for example Instagram, and they're looking at other people highlight reels, and they're like, oh my god, I need that. No, you don't. I'm talking to myself most especially, yes, because I do get into the looking at on social media. I'm like, oh, that's beautiful, maybe that might look good on me, but do I need it? Absolutely not, I don't. So That is another way to cut impulse buying. So stay off social media, but please come back every week because I'll be posting videos every week. So come back every week for another video, but try maybe take a day off social media, take a week off social media if that's a temptation for you. And the marketing emails is a big one too as well. So stay away from that. The fourth strategy or tip will be to keep your goals visible. So have a vision board, so you can have, oh, I'm planning for a trip. This is how much I'll need. This is how much I'll be saving towards that trip. So a vacation, maybe you want to take a vacation to Europe. So you can have that visible. So anytime you go to buy out of emotions, you see your vision board like, no, that's not going to be good because then I'm robbing from my trip. And another goal will be debt free. Is for example, myself, I'm on a debt payoff journey. So anytime I look at my debt, I'm like, if I impulsively shop on this, then I am losing the opportunity to be paying off on my debt and reducing my interest, and eventually build my financial freedom life. So I do not want to rob from my future self. And another goal to have is also to build an emergency fund. So in case like you lost your job, there is an illness, there is a family emergency, you have that emergency fund there ready to at least take off the some of the financial burden while you're going through some stress. So example, like losing the job, as I said, while we all love our jobs, it's always good to plan for emergencies like losing our jobs. And the very last point I'll share, because I want to make this video short, so I'll be sharing 5 strategies. And stay tuned for more videos because I'll be sharing my tips I'm using and my tips I'm learning on my channel. Sorry. So the very last point will be to create a payday shopping list. So the very first point was to create a list before you get paid. So when you get paid, you know exactly what is going to be leaving. So on payday, once every money has left and every money is accounted for, what I mean by a payday shopping list is when you go out grocery shopping, make sure that you have a list. So and on your list, you're buying exactly what is on your list because you've thought about, you were home, you went through your pantry, you went through the fridge, you went through your freezer, you know exactly what you need. And you know exactly, like for meal prepping, you know exactly what you need for your meals to prep your meals for the week. So on your shopping list, stick to it, buy what is on the list, and then don't buy things based on, oh, I'm really hungry right now, maybe I'm gonna need that. Another tip is eat before you go grocery shopping. That helps a lot, so you're not picking up a bag of chips here and some chocolate bar over there. So create a list, and when you go out, you stick to your list. So those are the points I'll be sharing today. I just wanted to keep this video nice and short because this was a request from one of our viewers, and on how to cut impulse buying when we get paid. So I just wanted to keep this video nice and short. So I'm just going to go over the points we talked about today. So the very first point was to um, create a list with your money the day before you get paid, when you get your email, so you know exactly what money will be going into what accounts. The second point was to wait 24 hours before any big purchases. The third point was to unsubscribe from any temptations like marketing emails, social media. And fourth point was to keep your long-term goals visible, so you can see them. So anytime you get tempted, you can look at your vision board, be like, no, I don't want to rob from my future self. I'm gonna say no, yeah, so I can have a bigger yes over here. And then the last point is to create a shopping list, or payday shopping list when you go grocery shopping, because most of us, we go grocery shopping on Thursdays or Fridays, and so it can help us to take control of our money, have a better idea where our money is going to, and stay on track. So that will be it for the video today. Thank you for stopping by. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And just a disclaimer, I am not a professional accountant. I am not registered in finance. This is my personal journey and personal experience and knowledge I'm sharing. So we are all going to learn together and grow together and take control of our money better. So thank you for stopping by again. Leave a comment below what kind of videos you like to see, and I'll be very happy to create it. And then we can all learn together. So thank you. Stay warm during these winter months, and stay tuned for next week's video. Thank you. Bye bye.